Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
Yesterday we talked about the reign of Abijah, who was king of Judah for only 3 years. His legacy was that his heart was not loyal or wholly given to the Lord. Perhaps this is why God only allowed him to reign a short time. His son Asa, however, did what was right in the eyes of the Lord, as did his father David, and his heart was loyal to the Lord all his days. I hope the same could be said of you and me when others look back on our lives. Listen to all he did. He banished the perverted persons of the land. My Bible has a note that this had to do with idol worship. He removed all the idols his father had made. He removed Maacah, his grandmother, from being queen mother, and burnt her Ashtoreth image, rooting out idol worship in his own family. He also reestablished worship in the temple and built fortified cities while God gave rest to the land at the beginning of his reign. He built up his army to about 600,000 men. Then something happened to Asa that was similar to what his father experienced. A superior army, this time from Ethiopia, came up against them, outnumbering them about 2-1. Would Asa announce that God would win the battle because of all that they'd done for him? No. Asa humbled himself and cried out to the Lord. I love his prayer. Lord, it is nothing for you to help, whether with many or with those who have no power. Help us, O Lord our God, for we rest on you, and in your name we go against this multitude. O Lord, you are our God. Do not let man prevail against you. That's a prayer of someone who knows God personally and has faith. He acknowledged that God was way more powerful than what he was facing, and that it was his battle. They were just there to fight for him should he choose to use them. What if we approached every difficulty this way? Lord, this is your battle. Use me to do whatever you want done here. You have control over it all. I'm walking into this situation in your name. Just whatever you do, don't let Satan win. I know I've prayed that several times in my life, in tears. When situations look hopeless, that's when we usually pray those prayers. But it doesn't have to be that way. Even in a situation where I feel I can step in and fix it, a prayer like this is appropriate. My answer or reaction to a problem might not be God's will. He might want to handle it a different way or use someone else to speak into that situation. Me stepping in might just mess everything up. How did God respond to Asa's prayer? He struck the Ethiopians and they fled. It says they were broken before the Lord and his army. Asa and his army ended up just carrying away the abundant spoil. God went over and above in blessing Asa and his army. Do you see the difference between Abijah and Asa's response to the same situation? I pray that as God allows difficulties into your life, you'll respond like Asa, out of a humble heart, full of love and dependence on the Lord.
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes at our website, which you can find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.